Yeah. Testing one, two, three. This for that shit that happened up in North Carolina. Felt like I had to put something out there for the black man. Because the black man been getting messed over in the United States lately. It seems like we just can't win, you know. 9 people killed in one night, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking at the internet and they say, you know, this dude Suge Knight got a $25 million bond for running over somebody in a car. Even the little guy, Bobby Shmurda, he got a $2 million bond for just having guns. The dude up in North Carolina, the white guy, he ain't got nothing but like $1 million bond, which is crazy. Cause what they saying is, man, you don't really matter, man. That's the system. That's the slap in your face. So if something, if he were not to get life or whatever, or were not to get the death penalty, that softened the blow, because that was the first shot thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? It blindsided you. You didn't even see that one coming. So when it hits you with the knockout punch, you just gonna have to accept it. So don't expect this guy to be killed or anything. But they got a guy who robbed a goddamn auto parts store, and guess what? He gonna die. He killed 2 people in a robbery, and he's gonna die. He's gonna die for his vicious acts against humankind. But this white guy that went into a black church where people were praying and shot it up most likely will not die. The white girl who brutally, viciously murdered her fucking boyfriend and then lied about it, like he attacked her and then showed no remorse, guess what? She's not going to die. These people are permitted to live. They're going to live. You know why they're going to live? Because they got that color. And when you start understanding things about the color and the culture of America, because America was not made for the black man. America was made as a salvation for white people that did not want to go along with the king's rule or the rule of the public at that time in England. They wanted to escape. When they made it over here on the king's orders, they thought in their head, this is the perfect time to rebel. We're 1,000,000 miles away. He can't touch us. You know what I'm saying? If he come over here, we're gonna flush him out. We're gonna get these slaves. We're gonna get some people to do this land. We're gonna kill off the people that's already here. Get enough equipment. And we're gonna start our own stuff. You gotta know. You gotta know about America, man. America never was made with you in mind. If you're a black man, this is not your world. You know, they keep tabs on the rich and famous, but really they're not keeping tabs on the rich and famous. They got people over here with billions. I was looking at the world's most filthy rich. They got the guys with like $50 billion. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got the paparazzi following them every day. They're not getting taking pictures of. They're not no mogul. They living life. They enjoying their life. They calling the fucking shots. That's what they doing. Even Donald Trump, he's not being followed around on a daily basis. He said he was running for president. Guess what? Nobody ain't even harassing him. I'm looking at CNN or whatever it is, and he ain't even on it. You know? And he's a billionaire who just declared he was going to run for president, which he's going to quietly probably win. You know, if he don't win this election, he going to win a election. He already just setting the stage so you know that he going to win. One day he going to win. You know, it's time for us to make our own. You know, if we had so much power and so much of a hand in making America, and I ain't saying power as in the power of our mind to control other people, but we had the strength. I'm talking about the strength to build this place. We built this place. It's been built on the backs of us for other people to enjoy, And I ain't just talking, I'm talking about blacks and I'm talking about Hispanics. I'm talking about every other person that's been persecuted in this American world, And they got the newer age of white people aren't oppressors. They're not trying to fuck over us. They're not trying to mess over you. They're just trying to live just like you. But they still have the mindset that these mid-age white guys are trying to give them. They trying to corrupt their mind fast, quick, and in a hurry because they want them to be stronger than what they was. They feel as if they let their race down by letting the black man get so far up to where we got a president that's black. So what they doing is they coaching these newer white guys to, downplay this, attack them, show them who's the aggressor. Man, it's time for us to stand up on our own too, you know. Nobody about to just take our whole race down and we ain't gonna do nothing about it, man. It's time for us to just come out there and let them know, make a stand. I don't ain't preaching for nobody to go kill nobody, nobody to cut nobody, nobody to do nobody nothing but hey, by any means fucking necessary. And that's a contradiction, but by any means fucking necessary. Whatever you gotta do to let these motherfuckers know that this shit is unacceptable, man. Fuck what your fucking judge or your DA or your politician gonna do to fucking stop this or to let them know this is unacceptable. Man, it's what we gonna do to let them know this is unacceptable. See, America just got you tied down. They don't want you to do shit for yourself. You're a slave still. You're a slave to the fact that you can't do nothing. You can't do anything. You know, they got you pent up against the wall. Guys shoot up all your family members. You know what? You got to sit in their court and see what they decide to do with him. That is not the way this life or the world or anything works. It's not the way. You just take them into account. If China come over here and drop something on us and kill us, or kill America or whatever, because we all, America is all of us, whether they want to admit it or not. Blacks are just a part of America, as Hispanics are a part of America, as Chinese people are a part of America. America is everybody that's an American citizen that is in this bitch. So if China came over here and dropped something on us, they was going straight up over there and do it back to China. So it's an eye for eye. Everywhere else is an eye for eye. But right here, you got to turn the other cheek. You got to get hit with a brick, wipe the blood off your face, go stitch yourself up, and get ready for another one. You know what I'm saying? Until the guy's arms get tired. Come on, man. Who can live like that? So it's just something to think about. It's black America, man. Got to wake up. Got to wake up.